Imagine having a team member who never sleeps, instantly respond to every customer enquiry, answers repetitive questions, capture leads, and even help manage daily operations all without manual efforts. And just on a platform that is WhatsApp. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and in today's video we are going to create an AI assistant that works like digital member for your business. So this AI assistant can handle customer enquiries, provide instant informations, collect important details, and ensures that no message goes unanswered even after business hours. So now let me show you how you can create this AI assistant which is going to streamline your communication with your clients without you typing even a single message. And this is very helpful for saving your valuable time so that you can just focus on growth of your business instead of replying manually to your customers. So now let me show you how you can create this complete AI assistant for your own business too. So for that you have to access Pabbly Chatflow. So now let's move on towards my screen. So right here on my screen you can see inside Pabbly Chatflow I have already built in an AI assistant which is going to respond to all my customer queries without needing of any manual intervention or human intervention. So now let me show you how this is going to be created. But before that, here you can see in my WhatsApp, this is the way my AI assistant is going to interact with my customers. So here as I have entered this message that is, hey, I need help, my AI assistant is providing me the message that is, of course, how can I assist you today? And here as I have entered this message that is, what services do you offer? I am getting the list of the services offered by this business, and I have created this AI assistant for my accounting firm business, but you can modify it according to your business. And now you might be thinking that how this AI assistant is responding to me. So it's responding on the basis of the knowledge base which you have provided to it, and that knowledge base must contain details of your business. So here you can see this is the knowledge base which I have provided to my AI assistant for my accounting firm business, and this knowledge base contains details of my business. And here you can observe that my AI assistant is providing me the same details which I have entered here. So you can also create an AI assistant like this which is going to automate all your conversations with your clients. And here I have entered this question that is, I want to generate my financial statements, and here my AI assistant is providing me the proper response. So if you also want to automate all your conversations with your clients, then you can also create this AI assistant for your business, and you just have to modify the knowledge base and the process will remain the same for any type of business. So now let me show you how it is going to be created. And if you like this AI assistant and want to buy any of our Pabbly product, then use this coupon code STUYT given on the screen, because this coupon code is going to provide you heavy and exclusive discounts on yearly and lifetime access plans of Pabbly. So make sure to use this coupon code before buying any of our Pabbly product. And now for creating this AI assistant, you have to access Pabbly Chatflow. So open the new tab and type its URL, that is pabbly.com/chatflow. And once you will enter the URL, you will land to the home page of Pabbly where you will see these two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, then you can just click over the sign up free. And if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow, then you get 100 free credits every month for practicing and using Pabbly Chatflow. But if you are an existing user like me, then you can just click over the sign in, and once you log in or sign up your account over the Pabbly, then you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page where you can see these are the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create an AI assistant, we have to access this Pabbly Chatflow app. So now let's click over this access now button, and here we are landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow where you can see these are the numbers I have connected to my account. And if you also want to add your WhatsApp number, then you just have to click over this add WhatsApp number button, and here we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and manual token connect. So if you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, then you can just click over this WhatsApp Connect, and for connecting with token number you can simply click over this manual token connect. And if you want to learn more about this process of adding WhatsApp number to the Pabbly Chatflow account, then go and check the video given on the description. Now moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly Chatflow, and if you want to learn more about these features, then I have provided the video link in the description, so make sure to check it out. And now as we are going to create an AI assistant, then we just have to click over the AI assistant given on the sidebar. And as you will click over the AI assistant, you will be landed to this AI assistant page where you can see the total number of AI assistant, the active and the inactive AI assistant. And for creating a new one, we just have to click over this add AI assistant button, and here we have to provide the assistant names. So here I'm going to provide the assistant name as digital team member. So here I have provided it the name. Now we just have to click over this add AI assistant button, and here we are landed to the AI instruction page where you can see this tab that is AI instructions, and here we are getting this option for selecting the instruction types. So from this drop down you can select your preferred instruction type, but I'm going to select it as AI agent as I'm creating an AI assistant. And here we are getting these instructions which you can modify according to you, and afterwards we are getting this AI configuration section where we are getting this option for temperature. So now you might be thinking, what is this temperature doing over here in AI assistant? So here temperature basically shows the creativity of the AI's answer. Here 0 means more focused and 1 means more creative. So as you move towards 0 your answer will be more focused, and if you move towards 1 your answer will be more creative. But for now I am going to keep it as 0.5, which is the most suitable temperature, and afterwards we are getting this option for selecting the AI to use. So from this drop down you can select OpenAI, and now we are getting this field for selecting the model. So from this drop down I am going to select my model as GPT-4o, and you can select it according to you. Now we are getting this API key section where we have to enter the API key, and if you also want to get your own API key then you have to visit this OpenAI APIs key page given on the help desk. So now let's move on towards this page, and here we are landed to this OpenAI APIs key page where you can see this option of create new secret key which you have to select, and here you have to provide the name and the project name, and just click over this create secret key button and your API key or the API token will be created. But for now I already have my API key which I have pasted. Now let's click over this connect button, and as I have clicked over this connect button I am getting this pop-up which means our OpenAI key has been saved successfully. And now we are getting this section that is AI assistant settings. So from here you can modify some of your AI assistant settings, such as if you want to provide header message or the footer message then you can enable these toggles and enter the header or the footer message, but I am going to keep it as disable. And afterwards we are getting this option for stop keywords. So stop keywords are the words which can stop your AI assistant, so you just have to enable it and enter the stop keywords, but I am going to keep it as disable. And now we are getting this option for retry attempt. So retry attempt basically specifies the number of fallback retry attempt if the AI assistant fails to respond, and the valid range of this retry attempt is from 1 to 10, so you can enter the number from 1 to 10, but I am going to keep it as disable. And at last we are getting this option for fallback message. So fallback message is the message which will be displayed when the AI assistant API is not responding correctly. So here we are already getting a fallback message, but you can modify it according to you. Now let's move on towards our next tab, that is knowledge source, where we have to provide the knowledge base containing details of our business, and here you can upload the file in either .txt or .pdf file format, and if in .pdf you have an image then there is a limitation of only 10 pages, and for downloading your file in either of these formats you just have to go to the knowledge base which you have created for your business, and here on the file menu you will be getting this option for downloads, and here you are getting some of the file formats on which you can download your file. But I have already downloaded my file in .txt file format which I am going to provide to my AI assistant. So I am going to just click over here, and here I am landed to my download section where you can see this knowledge base for accounting firms which I am going to provide to my AI assistant. And here you can see I am getting this pop-up that is file uploaded and processed successfully, means we have successfully uploaded a knowledge base, and here you can even see the name and the vector ID. So with this we are done with our knowledge source. Now let's move on towards our next tab, that is assistant interface, and configure it. And here we are getting this first field for entering the header display heading name. So here I am going to enter it as digital team member, and as I am entering this name you might observe one change, and that too in the preview of your AI assistant on your right hand side. So here you can see I am getting the same header display heading name which I have recently entered, and afterwards we are getting this option for header display subheading name, and here we are already getting a subheading name that is we are online and happy to assist you, and this subheading name can also be seen on the preview of your AI assistant as a subheading. And now we are getting this another field for entering the initial message, and here we are already getting an initial message that is hi there, how can I help you today, and this message can also be seen on the preview of your AI assistant. So you can enter two initial messages over here. Now next field we are getting for selecting the display the powered by Pabbly label. So here it is already enabled, so here you can see this is the powered by Pabbly label which is already enabled. Now let's change it to disable and see the changes, and here you can see the powered by Pabbly label has been disappeared, and now I am going to keep it as enable. And now we are getting this field for entering the footer text, and here we are already getting a footer text, that is privacy policy, which can be seen on the footer section of the preview of your AI assistant. But you can enter footer text according to you. Now we are getting this field for entering the footer link, so you can even provide the footer link as well. And at last we are getting this option for entering the user's first message. So this is the message which will be sent to WhatsApp from the user's side. So with this we have configured our assistant interface. Now let's move on towards our next tab, that is styling and customize the visual appearance of our AI assistant. And here we are getting this first field for selecting the theme mode. So here it is already selected as light. Now let's change it to dark and see the changes. And here you can see the change in the preview of your AI assistant in dark theme mode, but I'm going to keep it as light. And afterwards we are getting this option for assistant shape. So from this top down you can select your preferred assistant shape. Now we are getting some of the properties of our AI assistant for which we can change the coloring. So now let's say I'm going to change the assistant background color, so I'm going to select another color, and here you can see the change in the assistant background color of the preview of our AI assistant. So you can modify these colorings according to you. And now we are getting this header profile picture, assistant profile picture and background picture. So if you want to provide any kind of these profiles, then you can update it here. So with this we have successfully created our AI assistant. Now we just have to activate it by enabling this toggle, and now for saving it we simply have to click over the save AI assistant button, and here our AI assistant has been saved successfully. And if you want to embed this AI assistant to your business, then you just have to click over this embed button, and here we are getting the script code which you can enter in your business, and this AI assistant will be embedded to your business. So this is the way you can create an AI assistant and enable it, save it and embed it to your business. Now you can also create it for automatically responding to your customer queries. And if you want to enable this AI assistant for your all contacts, then you just have to go towards the settings, and here we are getting this option for inbox settings which you have to select. And here we are landed to this inbox settings page where you just have to scroll down, and here at last we are getting this option for enable AI auto replies which you have to keep enable. And from this field you can select the contact list or your all contacts for which you want to enable this AI assistant. And from this field of the AI assistant you can select the AI assistant which you want to enable. So this is the simple way for enabling AI assistant for your all contacts or for a particular contact list. And if you want to enable this AI assistant for a particular chat, then you just have to go towards the inbox given on the sidebar, and here we are landed to this inbox page. Now let's say I'm going to enable my AI assistant for this particular chat, so I'm going to select it. And here on the preferred chat you can see on the right hand side we are getting this option for choose AI assistant which you have to enable, and from here you have to select the AI assistant which you want to enable. Now let's say I'm going to select this AI assistant which I have recently created, that is digital team member. Now let's click over the save button, and here our AI assistant has been enabled successfully. So this is the way you can enable AI assistant for a particular chat. So now I have shown you that how you can create an amazing AI assistant for enabling all your conversations with your clients or customers without any manual efforts or without typing a single message. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Chatflow now. And if you face any doubts or challenges, then don't forget to mention it in the comment section. So thank you for watching this video. So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.